I'm confused what to buy.
Many people are not clear about between these two which is better, between a flat and an independent house. You want your wife and kids and your parents to be in a good society, you have to look at litigation, encroachment. Because in India, clear title is still an issue.
I want more profit.
You want more?
That's what.
Then let's plan this. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, the second and third richest persons in the world, they both own about 1.5 lakh acre of agriculture. World's best investment option is agriculture land.
In the near future, will grow vertically only.
Yeah, you have to go to other planets actually. So people's priorities changes, right? That's what they say, right? Roti, kapda or makan.
Bollywood movie wherein he says, 21 days I'll double your money.
No one in this country can promise more than 8% guaranteed return.
Hello and welcome to Indian Money's Freedom YouTube channel. My name is Junaid and I have a lot to share today. By the way, since it's a YouTube channel, you know what to do. You're smart enough, right? Okay, friends, I have a concern and a question and a doubt and many things to share with you. I already have an existing ancestral property which belongs to my father in Madhya Pradesh. Now, for the past 4 years, I have been saving money to buy my dream property. But since I have reached to an occasion wherein I am in a position to buy something, I got confused. Wherein the options are many. There is land, there are flats available, there are under construction properties, there is agricultural land, so many things. And it depends upon a lot of factors like location, like demand, so many things. So I'm confused. But to clear all my doubts and confusion, and I'm sure you are able to relate with me as well. So I have somebody very special who has all the corners covered. I have with me, in studio with me, Mr. C.S. Sudhir, the CEO and founder of Freedom App. Sir, welcome and tell us, how are you?
Thank you so much. I'm good. How are you?
I am in doubt, sir. I'm in confusion.
Let's see if we can clear that now.
Yeah, please, sir. Because I am in a dilemma that which property to go for as an investment purpose, how long should I wait for returns, and I have so many questions, and same questions are of our viewers too. So please answer.
Definitely. So now first question is it that do you want to buy a flat or independent house or agricultural land? Is that your question?
My question is, I'm confused what to buy. Like, I have saved money. Now I don't know what to opt for. This is for investment
If you
purpose.
ask me what to buy, then I don't know.
Okay.
What kind of property to buy? Then is this interview all about real estate investments?
Of course it is. I tell the inside thing. I want more profit.
You want more?
That's what.
Then let's plan this.
From that
So
perspective.
now, when it comes to real estate, there are 5 things you can buy. You can buy a flat, you can buy an independent house, you can buy a site, you can buy a commercial building,
Site means plot. Okay.
and a commercial building, and you can buy agricultural land.
Okay.
These are the 5 options. Now let's discuss what is the need. So now, when should you buy a flat? For example, you're married,
Yes.
you have kids, you want your wife and kids and your parents to be in a good society, good amenities, you want safety for your kids, you want some walking space, playing area for your kids, you want some good society for your wife so that she can have good friends there.
And feel secure too.
Absolutely, you need your retired parents to walk around, they should have some good association to spend time with. Good to go with a flat.
Okay.
But then, before you buy a flat, you have to decide whether you are in a transferable job or a fixed job. Since you are in Indian money, you're fixed here, you don't have to really move around. Indian money won't transfer you to any other place. So now you can buy a flat near to Indian money office. But if you are working in some other company and you are in a transferable job, or the chances are high that you may change your job tomorrow, and that job may not be in this city or maybe in the other part of the city, then if you buy a flat, you'll get locked. So probably we can cover that specially in case if they want to learn your, if the audience wants to know about it, please leave a comment in the comment box. If you want to learn more about what to be looked at while purchasing a flat, we can have a detailed video on that. If you ask me, is that a good investment option? Absolutely no. Flat is not a good investment. Since you asked me specifically, I want to make more profits. No, this is not for that.
Okay.
It is for feeling. Comfort.
Residential purpose.
Yes. Second one, independent house. Independent house, if you're trying to purchase a brand new independent house or you want to take a plot of land and you want to build it, again, it's not for investment sake, it's for your feeling. Okay, I want to live in my own house, all that. But then many people are not clear about between these two which is better.
Correct.
Between a flat and a independent house. Like you would have seen Bollywood celebrities or any other Indian celebrities, they buy 10 crore rupee, 20 crore, 30 crore rupee flat. They don't go for a 30 crore rupee house. The reason is you own a house plan. If let's say 2 crore rupee house, borewell is not working. Who has to worry?
Since I'm the owner.
No security. Somebody is coming. Who has to go and open the gate?
Same, I have to.
You have problem with some plumbing work. Who has to bother?
My,
Electrical problem. Who has to bother?
I have to deal.
Internet is not working. Who has to bother? Gardening. Who has to do?
I have to do.
Common area cleaning. Who has to do?
I have to get it done.
Absolutely. But then if you are living in an apartment, security is taken care. Plumbing work, electricity work, internet work, parking area cleaning, common area maintenance, all amenities can be taken care. More importantly, in Bangalore kind of cities, for 2 crore rupee means you can probably buy a 30-40 site house.
Oh,
30-40 plot area. Will you have a jogging track or a walking track there?
no.
So to walk, where do you go?
To go on street.
Yeah. If your kids wants to play, where do they go? If your old parents want to spend time around, where do they go?
Public park.
There's no safety, right? So that's why, again, if you say that, okay, no, it's a good investment option. Nah, that's not a good investment option again. I'll tell you why. Assume you're purchasing a house worth 2 crore rupees,
Okay.
built on 30-40 plot. The plot value will be at least 1 crore. Actually, it will not be, 1 crore. It will be about 70 lakh or 80 lakh kind of thing. Because the construction value will be high. So assume plot value is 1 crore. 1 crore is the construction value. Now after 20 years, construction value will be how much? 0. Because it will depreciate.
Of course.
Correct, no? The concrete will go up. The plot value, which is 1 crore today, in 20 years may become how much? 2 crore, 3
It
crore.
will go up. Yeah.
Maximum 3 crore. But then for 2 crore rupee, what is the annual interest? 20 lakh rupee. Compounding you calculate. Is that a good investment? No. So if you're purchasing a brand new thing, no, that's not an investment. But I have some secret, which I won't share it in this video.
Okay.
If you want to learn the secret of purchasing an independent house,
Okay.
leave the comment. I will share those secrets, how to make profits, maximum profits while purchasing an independent house in my next video probably, if they demand. The third one. So now we discussed about flat, independent house. The third one is a plot of land. So when you buy a plot of land, why do you buy it basically? Because I want to build a house later. Or investment sake.
Correct.
The problem here is when you buy a plot of land, either you buy from some individual who bought it or who inherited it, or you buy it from a developer who has developed a piece of land and
Colony.
is selling plots. Or the third option is you go to a gated community or these Bangalore BDA
Township developers kind of.
or even the government ones, BDA and all that. But when you go to these places, the problem here is you have to look at litigation, encroachment. The problem, even government, I have seen in Karnataka, one of the current ministers in Karnataka government, when he was just an MLA about 15 years back, government allotted a plot of land to him. Okay. Right after that, one guy put a litigation saying this belongs to me. It's a BDA said, government allotted.
So basically title issues.
Almost 10-12 years he was in court fighting that, the MLA. And then again he left it, he lost the case, that guy got the case and then he lost it. So that this happens everywhere. Because in India, clear title is still an issue. So plot of land, when you buy it, you have to be extremely cautious. Because it's not that everywhere it's the same problem. There are gated communities. The problem with gated communities again, in case if you buy it from a good reputed developer, what he does is, think about it. I'm purchasing a plot of site, a land, from a developer in a gated community in, let's say, Bangalore, Jayanagar.
Okay.
Next to this property, there's a site available. Square feet rate there is 10,000. But this developer will sell it to me at 15,000 or maybe 13,000. The reason because it's a gated community. Which means in most of the gated communities, these developers, when they sell sites, plots, they sell it at an inflated rate. So when you want to buy it, you pay extra than the market rate and buy it. So which means in the next 1, 2, 3 years, even if you want to sell it, you won't get whatever the price you paid.
Because I overpaid it basically.
That's the problem. So you need to be very cautious. But then again, there are some secrets to buy the right plots. You have to learn that. In the interest of time, I want to keep it for a separate video. Please leave the comments so that we can prioritize which one to do first. That's again very, very powerful thing. I've seen many people making tons of money while purchasing plots. Tons of money. I know people who bought plots by paying 10,000, 20,000 rupees in Bangalore
Okay.
many years back. Today the same plots are worth 5 crore, 3 crore, 10 crore.
Big value.
Obviously. So the fourth one, commercial building. When it comes to commercial building, the advantage of purchasing commercial building is the rental benefit. So think about it. If you have a 1,000 square feet house, you rent it out. How much rent you will get per month? Maximum 15,000, 20,000, not beyond that. 1,000 square feet. That too in an apartment you get so much. In an independent house you may not even get so much. But in case of commercial building, 1,000 square feet commercial building will give you anywhere from 50,000 rent to 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh also.
But the investment will also be higher.
Not always. It depends on where you buy. Commercial properties always gives you higher rental income than this. For example, a crore rupee residential building may give you 3 lakh rupee rental income in a year. But a crore rupee commercial building may give you anywhere between 8 to 10%. That is 8 to 10 lakh.
All right.
Yeah, the rental yield is always high. So this is a thumb rule also. Like in residential, it's about 2-3%. In case of commercial, it's anywhere between 6 to 10%. That's about it. Commercial building, actually, you can package it really well. There are ways to buy not the entire floor in a building or not the entire building. You can buy just a floor. You can just buy few square feet in a floor. There are ways also. That again can be discussed in a separate video because huge topic. That's, we just want to make everyone experts in this. So we can discuss that separately. Now if you can move to the fifth one. Can you imagine? Agricultural land. If you ask me which is the most valuable or the best investment among these 5 options, it is agricultural land. World's best investment option is agricultural land. Can you believe people like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they own the largest piece of agricultural land in the world?
Is it?
Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, the second and third richest persons in the world, they both own about 1.5 lakh acres of agricultural land. 1.5 lakh acres.
Their individual country.
Yeah, absolutely. So that much of land they own in America. So why do they buy it? It's because the most profitable. I'll tell you the reason. See, in places like my hometown, Shimoga kind of places, we used to get agricultural land at 2 lakh rupee per acre 10 years back. Today the same place, same land is 15 lakh rupee. In 10 years, almost 7 times it has appreciated. And most importantly, you don't even get land. If you want to buy something, you don't even get it.
You have to go far off.
The reason is very simple. We got independence in 1947. Our population was about 30 crore. Today we are 140 crore. What about our land parcel? Has it increased? It is same. In fact, it has gone down.
I think in the near future will grow vertically only.
Yeah, you have to go to other planets actually. So the point here is, all this land, very simple to calculate. If our average income or the per capita income, if it doubles, the land rate, property rate will be at least 3 or 4 times. It's not proportional, it will be more. The reason is because when the income increases for an individual, so people's priorities changes, right? That's what they say, right? Roti, kapda or makan.
Correct.
Which means first thing is I need food. Next is clothes. The very next thing is I need a site, plot of land or a house. That's what people prioritize. Because of that, if they're earning more money, they start investing that in purchasing property. So because of that, the land rates will continuously go up. So agricultural land purchase is the best investment option. But again, you should be very cautious. I'll give you an example.
But is it the safest also?
Yeah, see, in terms of rates and in terms of investment, it's good. But in terms of documents, titles and all, you should be extra cautious. Because it happened, say for example, a friend of mine, he bought some land in a nearby location in Bangalore, about 80 kilometers from Bangalore. Then he started cultivating this teakwood. He converted that into a teakwood farmer plantation. Since he converted that into teakwood plantation, he was like visiting once in a month and all, less maintenance. After about 5-6 years, these teakwood plants, right, grown up trees, the poles were very good. So it was like very nice. He used to show me the photo. But one Sunday he visited, he was shocked to see that not even one tree was there in the entire 2 acres. The villagers thought this guy has come from some other place. He has bought land in our area. He's cultivating it. Let's teach him a lesson. They took away all the poles. What do you do now? Who do you go and ask? So you need to be extra cautious even for that. In fact, I being a farmer, coming from a farming family, and even today I buy a lot of farmlands, I can suggest people how to choose the best agricultural land, how to make agricultural land investment the best investment. But probably again, if they ask, we can teach this in a separate video, because I will need at least 20 to 25 minutes to teach that in detail.
Also, one more thing I had in mind. A lot of people watching us might have this question of how to get quick returns. Like agriculture, we have come to a conclusion that this is the best investment. You have to be, of course, be cautious about the documentation and title thing. But which thing will give me in lesser time more profits? Like, is that flat the thing because of
I'll tell you, in case of the real estate investments, you should have patience. Overnight, no. See, that's what we call it as. When we build our portfolio, when we make our investments, there are two options. Asset light portfolio, asset heavy portfolio. Asset light means I park my investments in FD, mutual funds, maybe stock market. I want all my money tomorrow morning. I'm leaving to another country tomorrow. I can get all the money. Real estate, if you need money after 6 months, you have to start posting everywhere today. It takes time to sell. 1. 2, if you are desperate while selling property, you will sell it for throwaway price. You get the best price for your property when you don't want to sell.
patience is the key?
Absolutely.
One more thing I wanted to ask you, sir. Since life and things are unpredictable, COVID thing happened, we saw. So, and these investments are for years. You keep on paying the installments and all. So, what would be your advice to our viewers to keep this inflation or these kind of sudden situations in mind, and how to be prepared for that, and how does it affect your investment in property?
See, there are different kinds of people. I can recommend this to different kinds of people. If you are already 45, 50 and you are now moving to a stage where you may not have any regular income after some time, you need to have good amount of money in liquid format to take care of your expenses. Someone like you, let's say you're 25, 30, 35, you're still earning. There's a guaranteed income coming to you every month. Even in case if you lose a job, maybe 1-2 months you will get a job again. So you can have maximum of 12 months of money in emergency fund, 12 months expenditures. For example, all your expenses put together per month, you need about 1 lakh rupee. So 12 months expenditure means 12 lakh rupee in the bank.
Correct.
Rest you can invest into properties, so that you'll create some good property. But there is a concept called leveraging in property purchase. If you want to again learn about leveraging, which means, say for example, if you have got 1 lakh rupee, how much of investment can you make? But I'll tell you, if you have 1 lakh rupee, I can help you make 5 lakh rupee investment. That's called leveraging. That's a very interesting concept. Again, if you all need this, I can teach you separately.
Please tell it to me first, then I'll tell it to viewers.
Now, that's a very interesting concept without really taking risk, because a lot of people try to borrow money and put into stock market, lose money. But then in the property business, in the real estate segment, leveraging is a very powerful concept. If you know how to do it, I can probably practically show them by sharing my screen and with some examples.
It sounds like that Bollywood movie wherein he says, 21 days I'll double your money.
That's not possible. I'll tell you, if anybody says, I'll double your money, I'll give you guaranteed return of more than 8% or 10%. 8%. No one in this country can promise more than 8% guaranteed return. If they're telling you, they're trying to fool you.
Well, there are a lot of questions I had, and I'm sure we cannot cover all the things in one video. But last question, a little bit, if you can throw some light on the taxation part.
Now, that's a big subject actually when it comes to real estate taxation. There are different kinds of things to be done. Again, for agriculture, there is no taxation. Other properties, there is taxation applicable. There again, if you're purchasing and selling it in a short span, within less than 3 years, there's a different taxation. Okay. More than 3 years, there's a different taxation. If you take indexation benefits, there's a different taxation. If you invest that money into a capital gains account scheme, there's a different taxation. We can practically discuss that in a different way, but then I will tell you, if you're purchasing a plot of, an independent house or a flat, just to save tax, you are a biggest fool. Many people are trying to do that.
Of course they are.
Okay, so this can be probably, in fact I covered this in a last video where we spoke about whether to buy or rent a house. There I spoke about why it is not practical. So probably you can go and watch that.
So probably soon we'll be making another video on the thing which he gave a hint or a teaser in this video, that was the leverage thing. Absolutely. Right? So for now, I think that is it, and thank you so much for watching the video. By the way, if you want to learn all about these kind of courses in detail, we have an app, and the app is Freedom's app. You can find the link in the description. Go to that link and download Freedom app. You'll find not just these kind of property related courses. You want to do some kind of business, you want to do some kind of farming, you want to do animal husbandry, you just name it and we have it on our platform. So do download the Freedom's app. For now, this is Junaid signing off with all these questions. My doubts are cleared. I hope you will also be in a position to take a decision. Go for it now and buy your dream property. Thank you so much for watching the video. And since it's a YouTube video, you know what to do. Like, share, comment and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Dhanyawad. Thank you so much.